When you're asking this question and you're asking where do you need support, you're literally telling somebody, I care. I want to help you. I'm invested in your success. That's what this question, that's what this phrase is communicating. Here's how to make this phrase work for you in your leadership routines. First, use it in your one-on-ones. Have I talked about the importance of one-on-ones on this show? If you're a long-time listener, you absolutely know how I feel about this. We cannot wait for crisis mode or missed deadlines to start having meetings with people. We need a cadence. One-on-ones. This is where this question is going to come in. And it's got to be a frequent cadence. Hey, look, before I even came into studio here today, I had a meeting with a team member, and I went through this exact same thing. Believe me, I'm not just spinning a leadership content wheel and whatever it lands on. That's what we're talking about on the show today. I'm giving you content that not only do I believe in, but I execute myself as a leader. And I asked this question to a teammate who's going through a lot of capacity challenges right now. Where do you need my support? And we figured out a way to delegate some things and push them to another team member and, all these different things. But it opened that up, and hopefully we got off of that meeting and they felt like I genuinely did care. Now, some of you might be saying, well, Jeff, if you care too much, you get taken advantage of. That's the beauty of accountability. Accountability is a huge part of leadership, is it not? Don't let people take advantage of you. Don't let your kindness be that of weakness. Don't let your deep care and concern for people be taken advantage of. Don't allow that to happen. But when you go down this road and you use a phrase like this, ask with genuine curiosity. We've talked about tone a lot in this 4-part series. It absolutely matters. This is the polish of leadership. This is what I call leadership tact. Very hard to teach. But I will tell you, tone matters. How you deliver, it matters. Be open when you deliver like this. Be a posture of inviting, very non-judgmental. And tone can express that in so many ways, right? Follow up with action. If they say, you ask them, where do you need more support? They're like, well, I need more training, boss. Or I'm stretched too thin. That doesn't mean that what they're saying is true. But you can help them work through that challenge. Help show them why they're really not stretched too thin. I say this a lot of times. It's not the load that weighs you down. It's how you carry the load. Have you ever had a team member come up to you and say, I'm overworked. I can't do any more. And you're like, in your mind, they can. They're just carrying the load the wrong way. But when you ask, where do you need my support? And they say, I'm stretched thin. I can't take on another thing. I now know that you're not struggling in silence. You've brought it open to me because you trust me. Now is not the time to say, what do you mean you're stretched too thin? I was able to do twice as much work as you whenever I worked out there. That's not helpful. To them, it's a big deal. Our job now is to help them carry a heavier load with less pain. Now we have an opportunity to develop somebody and teach them a better way. Maybe they're literally trying to run the 4-minute mile in steel-toe boots. Effort's not the issue. They have not been introduced to Nike Air running shoes, whatever, right? We can help them. But now we at least know. Now we can navigate. Now we can lift productivity. We can lift leadership impact. We can lift the relationship between us, the leader, and the person that we're trying to support. You might be surprised what comes out when you create space for conversations like this. It can be a real beautiful thing. And look, I'm going to just go on record as saying people will take advantage of you. When you go down this road of caring for people and supporting people and getting the tools they need to win, there will be people that come across your path that will take advantage of you. Pull out the accountability tool at that time. But don't forsake being a great leader because there's a couple bad apples in every bunch. This simple question, it builds trust. People know that you care beyond just output that they're producing. It builds engagement within your team. People begin to feel valued. Why? Because they're being heard. That you're saying, I don't have all the answers. I believe that you can contribute. It's building problem solving in your culture. You start catching issues early before they become these major, major headaches.